What's up, everybody? This is Sam. I'm here with Brendan.
Hey, guys.
And we are playing Super Mario Sunshine, the fantastic Super Mario Brothers game from the GameCube era. It came out in 2002. And it's a game that people maybe...
I would say it's underrated.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
I mean, we rated it very positively on IGN. And so it's technically rated properly on IGN.
Community
but yeah,
underrated.
A lot of people have problems with, I don't know what specifically, but I think it's not, as good as Galaxy, people say, but it's such a good Mario game.
In defense of the average kid at the time, who included me, here's what we got. We got the GameCube is coming out. Everyone's excited. Oh, by the way, no Mario at launch. Here's Luigi instead. Someone's like, okay, well, we can deal with Luigi. That's going to be a great Mario game coming, I'm sure, like 64. Oh, by the way, Mario has a giant water thing in his back. He clean up messes everywhere.
That's
so everyone's like, wait, what? My entire job is to, chore around this stuff.
So
but it also has
I
Yoshi!
Had to get Yoshi, yeah. Yoshi's crazy in this game. The 3D Yoshi, you don't see this much. He's in both Galaxy games, but you can use Yoshi a lot in this game.
You'd only seen Yoshi.
And he pukes. Look.
3D Yoshi. What? And the N64 as like a hidden Easter egg.
Yeah. He comes up to give you 120 lives.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
But yeah, and I love how they kept the whole the music change whenever you got on them.
Yep.
Yeah, it was great to have Yoshi in a 3D landscape. So I think for people cried about how this game was all about cleaning up messes, it did it in a very interesting manner.
What was the advertising campaign? Clean is better than dirty.
Exactly.
Those ads were on all the time.
Yeah, I remember all those ads. I remember even Nintendo Power eventually ran a really funny thing poking fun of itself, saying like, hey, you could win a sweepstakes for a trip to Super Mario Sunshine Camp where they make you clean up spills all day.
Really?
And had like this
Did they actually send you to that camp?
It was a joke thing.
Okay.
But they had pictures of kids crying and with like a broom and a mop.
So we should mention this is a hub world here, and this is where Mario's vacationing and Pianta Village and Isle Delfino. But a bunch of these there's secret. Just like in Mario 64, there's a hub world and there's secret ways to get to every part. But unlike Mario 64, there's not just obvious paintings to go into each world. And in this game, you have to find everything. So this one, until you unlock this rocket jetpack, which I have right now, you can't get up to this pipe, which maybe you can see from the ground. But when you go into this pipe, you go into a hub level with a bunch of different stars you can get and stuff like that.
I'll also say that this hub world brought.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. This hub world brought rooftop running parkour before Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I loved just running across like the tiled roofs at full speed, jumping to and fro, using the jetpacks to get where I wanted to.
Yeah, the jetpack attachment I'm using right now, the rocket one, is actually a little bit annoying to use.
Yeah, it's the big startup. It's hard to control once you get it going.
Interesting thing about this game. When you're behind, there's some camera problems in this game. The Pachinko machine, for instance, is a broken level because the camera sucks in it. But when you're behind something, it gives that little Mario shadow, which I always thought was pretty clever. And so I have full dual analog controls, which you don't have in Mario 64, for instance. Okay.
Come on, Sam. I also like the underground traversal system, where it would tell your shadow as you went through, like the pipe works.
Yeah.
And it had the underground music playing, like a little remix. We're going somewhere else?
Yeah. You go here.
Nucky Bay. Oh, this is my favorite one, I think.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Is it? Wait, no, maybe
not.
not.
We're talking about the two ones.
Never mind, this is not my favorite one. My favorite one is the hotel level.
Yeah.
Where at first you gotta build a hotel because of the giant,
this is the cool shell
manta
level.
ray.
It's really pretty.
This is a pretty level, though. All the waterfalls.
And I gotta say, the graphics in this game hold up so well.
Yeah.
They look almost as good
Look
as
at that
Galaxy.
water.
Yeah, it's really funny. Oh, yeah, this is one of the weird ones you get the spacesuit.
Yeah, because in the poison water, I remember now.
The camera rotation controls are a little bit backwards for me right now.
I also liked on these little tight ropes, you could use your water boost while you're hanging from one to make it go in a circle.
Oh, yeah, where he flips all around.
Yeah.
You switch it to your
The crazy water physics, I think, was a really good draw of this game, making it really, really unique as far as...
Of course, there's levels, so you get really used to having this, like, I can just float here and adjust my jumps, right? It's very clever. You get used to that. You can overshoot a little bit, like I was on the top of that tower, and then you get used to using the water cannon, and then they take it away.
That was, I think, the biggest trick Nintendo ever pulled, was saying this game was all about the water pack, and then you go to a secret level where Shadow Mario takes away your water jetpack. It's like, hey, do this crazy platforming run to a cappella music with no support. And to its credit, I love the acapella music.
And of course, we're all pretty good at that platforming now in 3D. But at the time, you would just get so used to using
it would build you on this reliance system, and then it would take it all away.
It's so funny. So this game, Mario Sunshine started as rumors of a game called Mario 128, a sequel to Mario 64. But interestingly, the water parts of this, the flood itself, was part of a different game in development at the time. So adding Mario to it before it was debuted at Space World, Nintendo's own convention, where Nintendo just had their own E3 type convention called Space World. Before it was debuted at that, it was some other game where they're just like, oh, we'll just put a guy in here and we'll have a flood pack, and it was pretty much the same. But then they realized they could make it into a Mario game.
They kind of had a history, don't they? I mean, they did that with Star Fox Adventures, was Dinosaur Planet.
See, people, you can see I'm not terrible at this game. I was having a little bit of trouble with the camera.
Sam knows what he's doing.
And I was actually just playing through this game again, which I really like. I think you have to talk to this guy.
Yeah, he's a grandpa. I remember they have all the crazy voice acting in this game. Like, they had Toadsworth.
Well, so this is at the height of people saying, like, Nintendo needs voice acting.
Yeah,
Nintendo needs voice acting. And then they gave us this, which is really disappointing. It's good, but there's cutscenes that are just absolutely terrible.
Because they just kind of, like, whisper mumble stuff. Like, Peach go like,
the problem is that, well, there's whole cutscenes where, like, Peach is talking to Mario. And
it just didn't really pan out that well.
It's really slow and strange. But Charles Martinet was voice actor for Mario in this, and he was in there.
But he still wouldn't say a lot, besides the usual
Not to get
yelps.
too much into spoilers, but the end of this game, completely insane.
Yeah, I would also...
Peach is complicit, essentially, with Bowser's plan. She doesn't want to be rescued at all.
I would also say that the last level, to get to the final battle, made me so mad that I stopped playing for like a month.
Yeah.
I really did not enjoy that that lava area. You kind of like raft your way across.
Yeah.
Something about the spikes and like the whole like giant like rock formations that would break apart. I lost so many lives. I got so mad. I stopped playing, and then I finally came back and I beat it, and I was happy again.
So in this level, you're supposed to clean this guy's teeth. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
I don't know. It's a little confusing because I have a spacesuit, but I'm losing lives.
I think because you hit the...
I'm not hitting anything.
Well, you know. Yeah, that is confusing.
Let's see if I can get this guy out of his...
Maybe you hit the bubbles.
Yeah, maybe.
It's been a while for me.
Yeah. He comes out. Well, I know I can collect coins if I need life. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, there you go.
Taunt him up.
Nice air for you.
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's clean him up.
Plaque-forming bacteria. Yeah, and to people's cry that, you know...
So you can just... I like this because you don't have to aim at them. You can just hover over normally like this.
You gotta be careful if he swallows you in.
You think he's gonna swallow me?
He looks like he tried to.
And because I'm underwater, I have an infinite flood supply.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a cheap thing.
It feels good.
Yeah. But anyways, I was saying, like, people, you know, cried about the, like, oh, I don't want to clean up stuff. But to its credit, the ooze that this game produced looked really cool.
Yeah, it's a rainbowy ooze.
And like it kind of like would gestate and like and move around. It would spawn things to try to attack you.
Yep. So did you ever get all 120 Shine Sprites in this?
Yes.
This is my original memory card where I did.
And can I say that having to collect all the blue coins was nightmare for me?
The blue coins are so difficult.
Yeah.
I used before, you know, this is a long time ago, before I worked at IGN, but I used IGN's strategy guide for that. But they're really hard to find. You don't know which ones you've missed is the real problem. So
yeah.
You have to go back and collect them, and it's just tough. It's a tough challenge.
But I also like the how when you would first arrive at the island, the place was kind of dark, and you're like, I thought it was called Sunshine, and then as you got more Shine Sprites, it became brighter and brighter.
Dim light over the whole island for much of the game. But yeah, as you collect Shine Sprites, it actually visibly affects the island.
And then they eventually give you sunglasses.
Yeah.
Which I thought was awesome to have Mario with sunglasses. Because then he really looked like he was just enjoying the.
Did you see me narrowly escape the jaws?
That was escaping the jaws of death.
Yeah.
Let nobody say that Sam isn't good at this.
I cannot keep enough life going here. It's hard to land on the life. Like, the controls underwater are really strange. So my favorite areas in this are the Pianta Village that have that takes place on a giant mushroom, and then the the windmill village. It's so pretty. There's great reflections of the windmills, and they just look so good.
Yeah, so I like the hotel level, and I also love the Rico Harbor, just because of the music.
Man,
the music's so
the
good.
harbor level is interesting because there's a big Yoshi component to that.
Yeah.
You have to go way out. So if Yoshi touches water in this, he
disappears in the bubbles.
Essentially dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you have to keep him from water, and that has like these giant, it's a big playground obstacle course to avoid water with. It's really difficult. Remember the Rollercoaster Boss?
Yes.
I really like that. So you fight Baby Bowser while on a roller coaster
and shooting missiles at
rockets. It's so funny.
Yeah, this game had a lot of very interesting boss fights. I'll say that much. The way they
like Galaxy also, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's known for its like large-scale boss fights. I really think, unlike some other games we've been playing, and I should mention, we're playing 125 of Nintendo's best games.
So many.
Because it's Nintendo's 125th anniversary, and so many of the Mario games, or some of the games we've been saying you probably shouldn't go back and play necessarily because there's better new versions of them. But I think everybody needs to go back and give this one another shot.
Yeah, especially
if you
passed
great
up
to
the
get an
first time it
HD
came
version
out.
like Wind Waker had for Wii U.
It's surprising how much support there's been online that I've seen. People once they saw Wind Waker HD said, "Hey, can we get Mario Sunshine HD?" Between that and Galaxy 3, I mean,
you can see there's not much work to do. This game's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm just sliding down a wall with my face right now, but you saw the other areas.
I think this would definitely make it
really
good.
nicely. There wouldn't
Plus,
be a lot to
if
do.
you could use the gamepad as a control for your flood.
You mean motion control style?
Mm-hmm. Just be able to over the shoulder aim it, looking around gyroscopically. I mean, that would be a pretty cool addition. But that's just my opinion.
All right, where are these teeth, Brendan?
There's one in the far corner. There you go. There's two more.
This guy's so dirty.
Sorry, my teeth. Kids, go to a dentist.
All right.
Look at those cavities.
So close.
Do you want that to happen to your teeth? I don't think so.
So this is the unofficial sequel to Dr. Mario, is what you're saying.
Yes. So close. We can't finish this Let's Play until you beat him. That's the rules here.
All right,
or
then
you
I'm gonna
die.
have to go fall on some more coins.
Be sure to share us if you did play this game, and I hope you did. Share us with your memories, because I mean, this was a really great game at the time, and I think it really showed the progression of the Mario system between this and 64 onto Galaxy. I think this was a crucial game to have.
Yeah, it was a long wait at the time between Mario
Yes.
games too, and I think that made a difference with my impressions of it.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
haven't played a Mario game in so long. It's like that for Galaxy too, though.
But then we had a quick sequel to Galaxy 2, whereas, there we go. I'm gonna take care of your teeth.
That reminded me kind of a Banjo-Kazooie type boss, where it's just like a little bit wacky, and there's that suspicious gold tooth.
I wonder what it
do
could
you
be.
think it's gonna be? Oh, there's a little heart of coins.
Aww.
That's adorable. Well, for more of our 125 videos spotlighting Nintendo's best games from their 125-year amazing stint at making games. Of course, they were only making video games for that, but they've been making Hanafuda cards since the 1800s. Please keep checking back to ign.com and look up our channel on YouTube, and please subscribe to us because we got a lot more of these coming. Thank you.